Hey guys, this is Poverty's a bitch. Thought I'd continue recording about the mining. As you can tell, I am not in my venture anymore. I still have it, but this is the retriever. These are the strip miners, Tech 2. I've got Tech 2 crystals for Scordite. And with that, I can pretty much get around 8 million an hour, which is an amazing amount of money. So if I just spend 3 hours, mindlessly doing this, there's other things I could be doing, hopping on YouTube, checking things out. I could be checking out the market, see what prices and where I want to go. I can play with my skills and decide which way I'm going. And pretty much 4 weeks in now, and I still don't know if I'm, when the account comes up for renewal, I don't know if I'm going to renew it. It's just reminiscing, just good old times. Left click on the ship and you get all these different options. So if you're not too keyboard fancy, this is a great second way. I've not learned it. I am very keyboard savvy. So I do all sorts of, as a mouse, everything. Click, click, click. The retriever holds, where is it? There it is, 24,000. So on a complete hull, if I'm on top of laser, staying focused, checking my, I have a survey scanner 1. Over time I'll get level 2 of a lot of things. I use this to tell me how much minerals in this. Right now my lasers do 9.1 thousand, 9.1k worth of quantity, and that brings up to be 1.3 something M3, which is volume. Therefore I can say, hey, this one's going to take just over 2 cycles. This I need to cut out at, you run your mouse over it and this will light up. So 6 is 2/3. It looks beyond 2/3. If I click on this, it should disappear. Yep, I got all of it. And that saves you some time. This is very OCD. You just have to stay on top of it. Like this will be a full cycle plus a few seconds more. Each one is a little more valuable. For example, there's Scordite. Condensed Scordite, you get 5% more out of it. And then there's massive Scordite. Yeah, there we go. Which is 10% more than Scordite. So to get more money, it's same volume. You just get more money, more ore out of it, more, and it's worth more. People pay more. At the beginning of the game, I'd highly recommend just mining and selling the ore on the market. Find a good place to sell it. In time, your reprocessing ability will get better. The key thing to do, though, is to go do missions for the specific space station you're at. For example, the one I'm at is, see if I can find it. I just called it Massive Scordite because they were buying the best, they were paying the highest for the Scordite rock itself. But there we go. It's the Brutor Academy. So I just started doing missions for Brutor, and I don't know, about a week worth of missioning so far. And down here, under standings, they're part of the Minmatar Republic. This is a faction, and there's hundreds, well, many corporations within a faction. So the Brutor, I've got a skill called Connections, level 2, which raises it from 3.36 to 3.89. Lots of numbers. Anyways, it improves it. So you can get bigger missions. I've got 2 level 1, 2 agents, both of them level 1. I brought it up to 8 out of 10. It's kind of a percentage, so it's 80%. I've run enough missions for them to like me 80%. I could keep going until it gets to 100. I don't think it's possible to hit 100. I think it's 9.99. But here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is a level 1 Brutor agent. another level 1 brute tour agent, so they're now at 8, which means that the level 2 missions definitely will be offered, but it'll be easier to get your corporation standing up higher if you get it each 1 to 8. So I've got 2 level 1s complete, and I'm going to take 2 level 2s and bring it up to 8. So right now I've got this one, and there's actually a different one, someone lower. So I've taken missions all over the place. Oh, here he is. So I'm going to get this one up and this one up. So as you can tell, it's already at a nice 4. I'm trying to get up to 8. But by doing so, I'm practically at 4 already. That is lovely. In doing so, this lowers the taxes at the station, which means that my refining is not good enough yet to get everything out of it. But I can now refine more in station than what people are willing to pay me for. Let's just go do that now. And I'll catch you in a second. And we're in station now. I get all sorts of distracted and off into the weeds, so this is another attempt at a recording. In station, you can sell an item, 10.2 million for that, or I can reprocess it. It's valued at 11.1 after taxes and everything else. It's 10.6. So because the tax rate has been dropped, that's not it. Oh, broker's fee drops, and I think it's broker's fee drops. That's where the savings has been coming for running missions. There's skills you do for sales tax to get that to drop. But in doing so, yeah, they also collect, I believe they collect taxes off this somewhere. Either way, I now can make more money by reprocessing it because I've been running missions. And voila, I now have the material. So that's one thing to pay attention to when it comes to mining. And after that, you will want to have some hauler to just load it up in. Yeah! Such a dark ship, but there we go. That's the Mammoth. And once you have it, well, actually, a lot of this stuff needs to go to the main trade hub. Come on, you can do it. There you go. So from there, but you really have to decide whether the hauling it will be worth it, because a lot of times, let's reprocess that. Yeah. A lot of times you have to take into consideration the time and effort to ship it. So like if you spend an hour mining and you get 8 million, you refine it and then ship it, and it takes you 2 hours round trip, then it actually took you 3 hours to make 8 million. So you have to calculate in time. If it's easier just to sell it locally and just get back to mining, great, that's what you do. So be aware of that. And there's so much about this game. I'm going to try to cover a few of everything, but this is basically the mining side. That hauler's all ready, and then you just hop out and get going again. It is slow. It is rather tedious, and you do a lot of number crunching with the lasers just to make sure that you're saving time. You can just mindlessly turn it on, go watch some YouTube, and hopefully you don't come back to a wreck because you got ganked because you weren't paying attention. It is dangerous. There's high-sec gankers, people that come in and just like to kill miners because it's funny to watch them scream and cry about it. But I can buy 2 of these retrievers over. I also have a backup one in another system. But voila. Hopefully this helps, and this has been the mining part. I guess the second part of mining. So thank you for watching. This has been Poverty's a Bitch.